Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. Hello everybody, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we'll come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football, This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. Hit the like button now. We need to get for this video at least 500 likes. Okay, guys? Because we're going to go a lot into depth in this video. But first, I want to show you guys something quite cool before we get into the gist of the conversation and discussion. Watch this video and give me your thoughts, all right? Watch this video and give me your thoughts. A lovely, lovely production by 876 Stream in this video. Check this out.
No. Hey, yo, no, but help me, no. No, but come here, say, oh, it's not coming here. Forget this.
876 Stream. You want to name the 5-second challenge. See? I have to set a questions and now 5 seconds for answer it. Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to make it a little easier to make ask the question first, then I'm going to start the time. Okay. Cool. Start with you, Nana. So, first question. Name 3 reggae boys who played in the World Cup 98 squad.
Ricardo Gardner, Onandilo,
Cool. Okay, great. Good. After a good start.
Hold on.
You can't ask me them questions. No one.
So me.
Yeah. You're not asking the same question.
Oh, the same question.
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so name 3 reggae boys who currently play in England.
Leon Bailey, Daniel Johnson, Joe Lattibody.
5 seconds done.
No.
Got close.
Don't pull from this.
If it was easy, you would remember.
If you never say Premier League with a slope, but if you say England, you make it easy.
You get the other one.
Yeah.
Name 3 reggae boys who currently play in Europe but not in England.
Shamar Nicholson, Chivante Stewart, and Kai Park. Yo, 5 seconds start. 5 seconds start. No, but
Nickname.
We could have said nickname. You have to give me that one this still.
Yeah, man.
You have to give me that one this still. Full name hard for 5 seconds.
Name 3 clubs that Liam Bailey played for.
Genk, Aston Villa, Leverkusen.
Yeah. Too long. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead for this easy. Name 3 clubs that will play on the side of the
Him? Colorado Switchback, Montreal, and Charleston.
Name 3 reggae boys.
Yeah, my question.
Name 3 reggae boys who played. No, sorry. Name 3 reggae boys who scored in the goal.
Liam Bailey, Demar Gray. John Russell. No.
Hey, yo, no, but help me, no.
No, but
come here, say, oh, it's not coming here.
Forget this still. I let us go first goal. Forget this still.
Yo, you're close, you're lucky.
No, we have to say Mikel, but just remember.
Yo, assist kicker to the Mikel. Yo.
Hold on.
No.
Coming here.
Forget this still. Let us go first goal. Forget this still.
Yo, you're close, you're lucky.
No, we have to say Mikel, but just remember.
Yo, assist kicker to the Mikel. Yo, you're lucky, you got the one there close.
Yeah.
That was good. There's another one. Check this out.
In life, the more you have, the more you have to lose.
The more you love.
Yeah, 2020, I think. And then from there,
Yeah, from then. From Swansea.
kept in touch, kept smashing him in games. Dimmy's got a little bit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Dimmy's got a little bit of swag, a little bit of drip.
Then I need to see more to answer that one. You see more than me in it. From
Yeah,
the
the
World
Connor
Cup.
Gold Cup, yeah. Mike loves his fashion. He's big into it. Yeah, I'll probably say, yeah, Dimmy and Mike.
I would say Belly. From what I've seen, I'd say Belly.
Yeah, Belly's up there.
Belly's rapid.
Corey as well. Corey's rapid.
That's his quick still.
Yeah, we're not
I'm
on the
not
race,
face
have we?
man still. I'm not on the face.
Nah,
Still.
Yeah,
I'll give
I'd say
Lats
me.
that still.
Definitely.
Give Lats that still.
Strongest.
Yo, Bowser's strong, bro.
Bowser's
Bowser's strong still.
Bowser, Nana.
No.
Yeah, I'd say Bowser though.
Bowser's got.
Yeah, Bowser's pushing weights.
I'd say Bowser still. Bowser's on banter 24/7.
Yeah, Bowser, 100% Bowser.
Yeah, he's on jokes.
Got to be uncanny.
Unc's got the wisdom.
Got to be
still.
Maps, yeah. Has
Unc's
to be
got
Maps.
wisdom still.
Yeah. Maps.
Experience. Still.
Yeah. Bobby's quite smart, so isn't it? Nutrition and all that. Bobby knows his stuff.
Yeah, him on Maps still. Say everyone, everyone's lives on their phones still.
Corey's bad for that. Because Corey's not here.
I ain't seen it. Yeah, I ain't seen it.
Whisper as well. Whisper loves his phone, innit?
Mm.
Yeah, always checking his Instagram and that.
Right. Who's DJ? Nana, innit?
Yeah, Nana's a DJ. Yeah, Nana's got good music.
Yeah, I'm just taking every song when he runs it every time still. So yeah, Nana. Even in the car over there. Nana.
Yeah.
I ain't seen much still. I've seen the odd move here and there, but
I just seen like Whisper, Bowser, Nana in the changing room. Yeah, probably them three. Not seen much else.
So yeah, that was an interesting one to get this video started, just so that you all could get a little bit more information. And big ups to 87 Streams production team, the likes of Javon Williams and Jamal Tucker and Kevon Cooper. These are world-class persons in production, honestly. World-class to be able to put on what they're doing. So with that being said, what we're going to do at this point in time is have a discussion in relation to, support. Something that I've always spoken about, always spoken about, and the importance of it. Now, it's no news to anybody in relation to the support that lies for Jamaica in the diaspora. Everybody knows that the US, Canada, and the UK are the biggest hubs of Jamaicans outside of the island. Everybody knows that, right? And we know the reason for that as well. We know the reason why there's so many Jamaicans living outside of the country. We could even start it back to World War II, where Jamaicans were needed to rebuild England, to rebuild the States, and also to grow the country of Canada. Carter, how are you? Everybody knows that in particular. Everybody knows what they brought to the table. Everybody knows the impact that they made to ensure. And look what is happening today. These Jamaicans left the island decades ago, and now their children or grandparents, their children and grandchildren are now representing the land of their heritage. It's beautiful. It truly is beautiful. And I want us to look at Tuesday night again. Tennyson Lambert says, "Hey, Simon, up. What's going on?" And I want to touch on this point. What are some of Jamaica's biggest hubs in terms of diaspora? Well, the state of New York alone has close to 1 million Jamaicans. The state of New York alone has close to 1 million Jamaicans. Just let that sink in. Close to 1 million of Jamaicans live in New York. All right? And that's just one state, because there are over 2.5 million Jamaicans living within the United States. You have 2 million in the UK. And I'm not talking Jamaican born only. I'm talking about persons that were born to Jamaican parents and grandparents as well. I'm also including them in that list as well. So if we're being absolutely frank about it, you have another 7 million in the diaspora. So there are 10 million, 11 million Jamaicans all across the globe, if we're being absolutely frank about this. And now we get to Canada, where let's crunch some numbers, okay? Let's crunch some numbers for you guys. Now, Canada has a population of 40 million people. 38 million, if you want to call it that. Just roughly the same population as the entire state of California. That is the population of the entire country of Canada, the second largest country in the world. Now, when you're bearing in mind that there are almost 1 million Jamaicans living in the state, in the country, I should say, of Canada, that gives you a perspective that 1 in every 40, I repeat, 1 out of every 40 persons living within the country of Canada is a Jamaican. I'm going to repeat that one more time so that everybody can understand what I'm saying. 1 out of every 40 persons in Canada are Jamaican. And for me, that is absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational that 1 out of every 40 persons in the entire country of Canada are Jamaica. The principal at the best school in Nunavut is a Jamaican, and also the president of the Jamaica Lacrosse Association in Calvert Hutchinson. We think about the number of Jamaicans that moved to Canada, made a name for themselves, like Deva Orgill as well. Simeon Jackson went on to play for Canada. Think about Canada's Olympic gold medalists. Where were they born? Donovan Bailey, where was he born? Lascelles Brown, where was he born? Silver medalist and bronze medalist for Canada in the bobsleigh in the Winter Olympics. The first Jamaican-born man to win a medal at the Winter Olympics was a man from Jamaica. Think of Canada's medals in different sporting disciplines. Look where those persons were born. Think about Simeon Jackson once more. Think about Roger Thompson once more. Think about it. Roger Thompson, you guys remember him? Born in Clarendon and represented Canada. Simeon Jackson, the same thing. The exact same thing. Same exact thing. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And we could really go on and on. And look at these pictures. If I'm being frank with you, this picture right here is one of my favorite pictures. Michael Hector and John Wall together. I think this picture right here sums up everything for me. And Dick Rose McLegan is right. Toronto full of Jamaican. You're absolutely right. You are spot on. Let me tell you all something. From minute 1 to minute 90, the Jamaicans made their voices heard. Think about what was taking place prior to the game. Sunday, Canada decided not to train. They decided to go to the NBA game. Right? Monday, on social media, having captions, "The cold is our advantage," and then saying, "Our country, our nation, our weather." Everything was building towards that. Everybody heard what Coach Biello had to say at the press conference as well. Additional motivation. Additional motivation. 3 goals. 3 goals in 16 minutes. Richard Green, how are you doing, sir? Brownman Security, how are you doing, man? Those Jamaicans that live in Canada, big up every single one of you. Every single one of you. Jamaicans in Whitby, raise your hand. Jamaicans in Ajax, raise your hand. Jamaicans in Brampton, raise your hand. Jamaicans in Scarborough, raise your hand. Jamaicans in Mississauga, raise your hand. Jamaicans in Kingston, Ontario, raise your hand. Jamaicans in London, Ontario, raise your hand. All right? Yes, Roland Harry, you can check Canada Soccer's Instagram and Canada Soccer's Twitter. Canada Soccer's Instagram and Canada Soccer's Twitter on Monday afternoon. And you will see it in the caption. The cold is our advantage. And then on match day, our country, our team, our weather. Stet says Ajax. Ajax in the place. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, man, Ajax is a nice, especially residential area. Nice homes in the area. Same for Whitby as well. So that was a Sunday. They did not train on Sunday. Canada did not train on Sunday. They went to the Raptors game, and there's evidence in the social media to prove that as well. They went to the Raptors game. They introduced themselves to the Raptors players. They had media opportunities, and that was what took place on Sunday. Andy says, I was proud to be at the game with my son, his girlfriend, my daughter, and his grandson. Big game. You know, everybody should know Naranda Brown from Halftime TV. Big up yourself, Naranda. I know Naranda for 13 years when we competed in this sports quiz show called Set Play. And Naranda's dad was in the stadium. And this was the first time that he was traveling on a plane. He went to visit his son, Naranda, and his dad sat with me. You know, because upstairs, for the first half, I was upstairs. And he said Jamaica's going to score 3 in the second half. And just to see the emotions of the Jamaicans all over the place. Because Jamaica's support was felt. And again, I'm going to repeat this 150 million times. Toronto, well done. Toronto, well done. Toronto, well done. Canada, Jamaican Diaspora in Canada, big up yourself. You all made the difference. You all helped us get over the line. Every single one of you. Deke Rose McGilligan says Scarborough. Okay. Most Jamaicans in Scarborough. Okay. Cool, cool. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, wicked, wicked, wicked. I'm telling you. I'm sure everybody is going to work, going to school, going about their days with a nice chirpy smile on your face now. Yeah. Yeah, man. I saw that too. Yeah, I tell you. David, we're 4 months away. We're 4 months away from a CONCACAF Nations League semi-final. Do you know what can happen in 4 months? A whole lot can happen in 4 months. Let us cherish this moment. Let us soak up this moment. Let us embrace this movement before we go into the new year and think about competing for trophies, competing against the best players on the planet, and starting World Cup qualifying. Let us embrace this moment. Please, let us embrace this moment, because what you're speaking about is not a conversation for another 4 months. There's a lot of things that can happen. There might be a situation where an appeal could be made, or a situation where players, get into form, and we have a completely different conversation. A lot can happen in 4 months. Simple. Real Ball, I'm talking about the entire state of New York. The state of New York, there are over 500,000 Jamaicans. Over 500,000 Jamaicans live in the state of New York. And I'm talking born Jamaicans, born to Jamaican parents and born to Jamaican grandparents. 500,000 people. There are over 10 flights a day. Over 10 flights a day, going on nearly 20 flights a day from Jamaica to New York, whether it's Kingston or Mobay. The two most frequent flights out of Jamaica is to New York and to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. And they said I drove 2.5 hours from London to the match. Your support is appreciated. Team is getting strong, Wells. Team is getting strong. Yes, Eagle Republic. Yes, Eagle Republic. Single yellow cards are not carried over into the semifinals, but 2 yellow cards are. Energy 876 says, I'll be at the semifinal. Well, tickets are now for sale, and they're being sold on concacaf.com. A red card will be on 1 match suspension. Orlando Henry, again, this match is not for another 4 months from now. 4 months from now, a lot can happen. Honestly, you know, stats training on the Monday was -4, -5, and on match day it was 5 or 6 degrees. So it was a little bit warmer. It was a little bit warmer. You know what I'm saying? So there was a little drizzle, but conditions were okay for match day. You know? So that's what I'm saying. Always be relevant. Always. I'm aware things come back quick. I'm fully aware of that. I'm making the point to embrace this moment, soak up this moment, because these are the things that we're going to be talking about for years and years to come. Just like the victory over Chile in 2016, just like the victory of the US in 2015, just like the victory over Mexico in 2017. These are things that will stay with us for time and time again. Yes, Rain Scorpion, there is a process in relation to appeal. Appeals can take place. Yes, appeals can take place. All right. Special, and that's why for me this moment is even more special than defeating Chile in 2016. I'm being absolutely frank with you. This moment for me was more special than 2016, even with Chile being ranked 3rd in the world, even with Alexis Sanchez and Jean Beausejour and Gary Medel and Gonzalo Jara and the rest of the crew, even with all of the Galactico of stars that Chile had. For me, this match was more special. Fort Lauderdale? We'll see if Fort Lauderdale will be used as a venue for the Copa America. But at this point in time, no. So far, we know that Atlanta and Miami will have games during the Copa America. Yes, the squad is out for the Reggae Girls. That is correct. Man from Portland. The squad is out. Correct. Thank you, Ashani Parks. So that's the situation. Well, Olegalis, I'm telling you, let's give it time and we'll process. Not window for January. So there's no FIFA window in January, Patrick Riley. But Coach Halgrimson has stated in press conferences, Coach Halgrimson has stated that he wants to have a domestic-based camp in January, and all being well, have a friendly or 2 for the domestic-based players. So yes, January at least will have a domestic-based camp. But in January, in terms of friendlies, that's something that we'll have to consider as well. But for sure, we'll have domestic-based camps. For sure. For Copa America, the only ones that have been unveiled so far are Atlanta and Miami, but there's going to be more. No real ball. I remember that the referee blew his whistle before Demarai kicked the ball out of play. Let's go through these pictures. Special. Special. I think Dish says it all. We'll see how it goes. The Copa America draw is December 7. So December 7, we will be able to have the draw. Carl, big up yourself. Everybody, make sure you guys big up Carl Thomas, okay? Make sure everybody in watching this video right now bigs up Carl Thomas, because Mr. Thomas played an integral role towards the victory of the team as well, ensuring that the players never felt homesick, one, and two, boosted their immune system within these cold conditions as well, ensuring that the team got the right balance of nutrients and minerals in what they consume to ensure that they performed at their maximum for the game. So big up Mr. Carl Thomas, world class. World class. Everybody big up Mr. Carl Thomas, the best chef in the world. All right, this is a big deal. In conditions like this, ensuring we have with soup, we'll have with tea, we'll have with chocolate, we'll have with ackee, we'll have everything we need to succeed on the pitch. What a laugh. Hope you got home safely, Carl. So yeah. What do you mean if I heard what happened in that game? Big up, big up, big up. Big deal. Jamaican food. Jamaican food. No, man. Not at all. Not at all. Wayne Chinqui, remember that there are 4 months to go before the semi-finals. So there's a lot of time to be able to put this process into play. Immediately after an international window is the opportunity to debrief, reflect, analyze, and then plan ahead. Okay? Good. Javan Turner says, big up, bro. Big up. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, man. Big up. You see, everybody. Again, Tennessee Lewis. I'm going to repeat this again. We have 4 months to go until the semifinals. 4 months. Can we embrace this moment? Can we cherish this moment for 1 second? Can we at least grab this moment up? We don't have many nights like this. We don't. And we're trying to create an environment, trying to create a road, a piece of history, so that we have moments like these for the rest of our life. So let us embrace this moment. Cherish this moment, because this is something that nobody's ever seen. Not my parents, not your parents, not your great-grandparents, not your great-great-great-great-greats. Because this is truly special. No, Eagle Republic has not retired from international football. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, man, the players love curry goat. That's true. And I'm getting them curry goat as well. Curry goat, curry chicken. So yes, of course. There's nothing wrong with eating Jamaican food in camp. In fact, players love it. That's right. Big up, big up, big up. Would you look at that, Michael Elliott? You're absolutely right. Estaquio, the man that was born in Canada to Portuguese parents. Yeah. Daily Aura, how are you? Press officer of the Reggae Boys. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 100%. Tennessee Lewis, big up. Energy 876. I'm not sure if you live in Jamaica or not, but Friday night, there was constant rain. And Saturday, we knew it was going to pass. But there is always doubt when it comes to weather. Whenever there is a rainy period of time, people are indoors. People stay at home. And it's unfortunate that this tropical depression took place. It really, really is disappointing. I'm confident if we never had these weather matters, then you would have seen more fans in the stands. But we're grateful for the support on the Saturday. The grandstand was rocking. Did you guys hear the people in the stands saying VAR, 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 VAR. That was so special to hear the fans in unison say it, the fans in unison saying VAR, VAR, VAR. That was a special moment. Incredibly. Yes, sir. I think I was the only one that said stew peas. If there was a Jamaican dish to eat every day of my life, for the rest of my life, it was stew peas and pigtail. Yeah. I did, Andy. I did. I heard a lot of things. I was talking about Canada needing a general secretary and Canada needing this and that, but not a lot in relation to the actual performance of the Canadian team in that second half. It was more a situation of, well, we need this and we need that, along those lines. That's where it wins. Cool runnings. Are you a Rasta? Reggae Kings, Road Boss, Stew Peas, me say. Okay. And Daily Aura, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Oh yeah, I've heard what has been said on One Soccer and CBC Sports. I've heard everything, and now they're saying, "Well, guys, we're playing Trinidad in the Copa playoffs, and Trinidad beat the United States, so we have to be up our A game." So those were the sorts of conversations that took place on One Soccer in relation to the build-up today in their shows. I don't understand what you're saying here. The VAR chant starts the victory. Well, Lee, I can honestly say on Jamaica Football Federation's Instagram, Twitter, every day there's posts or in the stories in relation to ticket prices and also in relation to ticket prices where they can buy it as well. So that's what I'll say, from that standpoint. In relation to the Ministry of Sports, yes, I agree 100%. I'm not taking sides with the Ministry of Sports, but I know exactly that their portfolio is one of the hardest ministries because they have to look after 55 sports, because Jamaica has 55 sporting associations. You have the Jamaica Football Federation, you have the Jamaica Athletics, J3As in athletics, you have Jamaica Rugby Football Union, you have Rugby League Jamaica, you have Jamaica Lacrosse Association, you have Jamaica Handball Federation, you have Jamaica Hockey Federation, you have ASAJ, which is the Aquatic Sports Association of Jamaica, you have the Jamaica Cycling Federation, you have 55 sports. Jamaica Chess Federation, yeah. Unforgettable memory, Simon. Very proud to be on the ground and playing such an important role. Everybody, Carl Thomas for order of distinction, all right? Carl Thomas for order of distinction. All right? Good. Daily Aura, this is the platform where we discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Jamaican football. Jamaica. Hope that answers your question. Do players watch it? I think one or two do. Yeah, I think one or two do. I mean, I've known about their content for a number of years now. They interviewed Victor Montagliani not too long, no, many years ago. Somewhere. Red pea soup. Bless up, Tyrone. What are you doing, man? So, at full time now, you know what happened, right? First thing first, when the team leaves the locker room after showering and grabbing a bite to eat and media obligations, after that, you know what transpires? Well, after that moment, this is what happens. As you leave the building You're greeted by fans to the left and to the right before you go back to the team bus. And fans are calling your name, wanting to sign an autograph, sign a jersey, take a selfie. I probably signed 5 autographs and players signed like 50 or 100 after the game. Toronto, you made the players, you made Jamaica feel loved. You made Jamaica want to come back here, which is why I have a suggestion that I want everybody to take seriously, as I'm about to mention a very serious point. And as you can see, I have my glasses on. So I want you to listen to what I'm going to say. Okay? So here's the serious point. The United States, all right, the Mexican Football Association, right? They have a contract where they have to play a minimum of 8 matches on US soil. Makes a lot of sense, right? Because there is a huge Mexican population that lives within the United States. So Mexico has to play at least 8 matches on US soil every year. That's the contract that they have. Guatemala has to play at least 6 matches on US soil every single year. You guys get the point of what I'm saying? Good. So Mexico and Guatemala, they have a contract where they have to play a minimum number of games on US soil. So that got me thinking. You were met by Fan and Ryan? Huh? I don't understand what you're saying. So, yeah, Carl is gifted. So that got me thinking. Jamaica has almost 1 million people in Canada. Jamaica has over 2 million people in the United States. To ensure that the diaspora is always engaged in these activities, always supporting the team, building up that synergy, building up that philosophy, that culture of supporting Jamaica on the road, to build that up more and more and more. We, Jamaica, can sign a contract to have games in North America. We're aware of the diaspora in Toronto, and we're aware of the diaspora that we have in the States. So we saw what happened in Toronto, right? Brilliant. And this was not the first time. We saw the support for the Reggae Girls game in September, right? Remember the World Cup qualifying 2008 where Andy Williams scored from the corner kick? Yep, that is another brilliant example as well. So the Jamaicans will come out. So what can we do? Well, we can be able to ensure that we negotiate with stakeholders in this matter to play a minimum number of games per year in these sorts of facilities and venues where you have a hotbed of Jamaicans in these areas. Toronto, New York, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Atlanta. I've just named 5 cities, 5 major hubs. Toronto, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, which you could perhaps sandwich into one, bearing in mind the proximity of things. Getting a contract in the future to ensure that we play a minimum number of games in these venues will not only continue the support of the diaspora, but even grow it as well. Because if a man that is living in Toronto comes to the game, eventually he's going to have a son, eventually he's going to have a grandson or a granddaughter, and he's going to carry him and her to the game as well. And what are you doing there? You're building a tradition. You're building something special. You're building that unity right there, and you're teaching them something and giving them memories of a lifetime. Think about the 12 or 13-year-old or 10-year-old or 8-year-old boy that was in the stands. The goalkeeper of American International School of Kingston's under-12 team was in the stands last night and was supremely encouraged by Andre Blake's performance. Imagine what it will do to that 10-year-old or 8-year-old girl. choosing Jamaica over Canada, being able to pursue football as a career path, that young 8 or 10-year-old boy as well, ensuring that he wants to be the next Shamar Nicholson, be the next Bobby Reed, be the next Damian Lowe, be the next Ethan Pinnock, be the next Andre Blake. That is what is being built by having these games in the diaspora. And you're building something for the future. You know why? Because 2026, my vision, my goal, my ultimate dream is for Jamaica to be in an 80,000 capacity stadium and seeing a sea of black, green, and gold everywhere. That is my dream. That is my wholehearted dream. My dream to see 80,000 Jamaicans in a stadium have on the black, green, and gold. That is my dream. That is my goal. That is what I desire, to ensure that we pull off this. I hope you guys have the same vision as me, because that is exactly the vision that I have. Thank you. Sign me and my kids up to watch Reggae Boys at BMO Field every year, Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you take a game to Toronto, you are guaranteed Jamaican support, whether it's Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls, even under 20 or under 17. You will be guaranteed that support in Toronto. Toronto, New York, Florida, Atlanta. You'll be guaranteed that support. I promise you. I promise you, those 4 venues, you will see a sea of black, green, and gold. And Tuesday night was no different. Tuesday night, in some parts, I felt, hold on, was this the office or was this BMO Field? And this was moments before Bowser made it 1-1. This is moments before Leon Bailey hit the upright. And that in itself is special. Well, hope you guys agree. Well, Daily Aura, for now, CONMEBOL have only announced Miami and Atlanta as host venues. CONMEBOL will announce the more host venues in due time. Studio Michael Elliott says, I want to see Drake in a Reggae Boys jersey. That would be nice. That would be nice to see it. Yeah, I know Marvin Morgan was at the game and he had started a family there as well. You know, so it's good. It's good that he was able to start a family. 2019 played with Scarborough in the Canadian Soccer League. So I know he's been around the Scarborough area. He's 31 now, you know. You agree? Emotion. I want to see that sea of 80,000 Jamaicans and to see Dish doing more things like this. I drove from North Carolina to Philly and Orlando to support my country. Amazing. Washington, D.C., Simon, I can guarantee that. And I believe you. Yeah, we are a footballing nation. We're ready. Coach Des says, Texas, we say. Monday, Texas. No, but in all seriousness, though, guys, there is a Jamaican community as well, specifically in Dallas, Texas. And you also have a few hundred Jamaicans living in a city called Austin. And Austin is the capital city of Texas. So, yes, you do have Jamaicans that are in those areas as well. So, yeah. And it just says, my son plays under 12 in Florida. I took him to the Jamaica game in St. Louis versus Trinidad. What a game. He got to see a 4-1 victory. Yeah. I'm telling you, even if it's Jamaica versus Belgium in the opening game of a World Cup, we are going to feel the place. We are going to feel the place. Even if it's Jamaica against England, me I tell you from now, you put that game at New York, you put that game at Miami, you put that game at Toronto, we are ram that place. We are ram that place. A serious thing. Serious. I'm being straightforward. 100%. And that is a fact. Houston. Houston as well. And guess what, folks? From Houston to Dallas is a 3-hour drive. 3 hours 20, give or take. So you know what that means. That person's from Houston will come to watch the game as well. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio to Dallas, 4 hours. 4-hour drive. So persons will make the drive as well. Austin to Dallas, 2 hours and 40. And then you have a city called Fort Worth. Fort Worth to Dallas, 34 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Fort Worth to the Cowboy Stadium, 18 minutes. 18-minute drive, you know. Full straight. That's right. That's the reason why we'll never have a World Cup qualifier again at the RFK in DC. We had World Cup qualifiers against US. 2002, that game was in Boston, Massachusetts. In 2006, that was in Columbus Crew, Ohio. 2010, we didn't play US in the qualifiers. 2014 cycle, we played the US in Columbus again. And in the final round, we played them in Kansas. In 2018 World Cup qualifying cycle, we didn't play the US. 2022 cycle, we played the US in Austin, Texas. You see what I'm saying? It will. It will. Big up, Mario. I appreciate it. 100%. Devon Porter says, I just want to big up the Reggae Boys. You have made us feel proud, and I can walk with my head high and laugh at those who said, I'm sure going to work or going to do your errands on the road or doing groceries on the road, everybody in Toronto must have a smile on their face and feeling in that good mood. You know what I'm saying? And now, guys, think about this. We're 2 wins away from winning a trophy. You know the last time Jamaica won a trophy? 2016, defeating Chile. Last time Jamaica before that winning a trophy? 2014, winning the Caribbean Cup. Trophies make a massive impact. Trophies are not only just a shiny piece of silverware. Trophies build your reputation and helps you to build your brand as a team as well. Now Jamaica will be a higher demand team to be played as well. So winning trophies make an impact as well. That's how I feel. Big up S Technic Skip. Myrosa says we can do it. Yeah, you're right. 100%. Big up Mr. Porter as well. 100%. I agree. Let's do it. Let's do it. 100% agree with you. That's right, people. It doesn't cost anything to hit the like button. So smash the like button. Let's get this video to 200 likes, okay, guys? And one last thing, it doesn't cost to share this video with somebody. So you just share this video with one person. Just with one person, you know. Share this video that you're watching with one person. Just one person, you know. Just one person. We'll have to see at Shiny Parks because, as I said, the CONMEBOL, the Football Confederation of South America, are yet to reveal all of the host venues for the tournament. They've only revealed 2, which is Atlanta and Miami. So we're just going to have to wait and see when the full list is announced, okay? So we're going to have to be patient about this, all right? We're just going to have to be patient about this. And then we can be able to plan ahead, you know? We plan ahead. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there we go. And that is the situation. You know what I'm saying? So yes, folks. Yeah, and did you see Michael Antonio as well? You see Michael Antonio's as well? His post, bigging up the boys. That also helps as well. You see in the story, wishing the boys well, and then going after that. You saw what he did? Big up the team for qualifying. Simon, I must commend you on your professionalism and your media work. Big up yourself. Big up Mr. Porter. I really appreciate it. I'm going to do my best as always, and will continue to do my best. So thank you. Thank you very much. Remember, Constance Robertson, it's not a situation where Jamaica can just pick up themselves and say, oh, I want to play here, or oh, I want to play here. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. All right? It doesn't work like that. What I'm saying is that we can follow a suit like what Mexico and Guatemala has done, where they've signed a contract where they play a minimum number of games in places where they have a diaspora. So there's a lot of Mexicans and Guatemalans within the United States. So Jamaica can do the same in the US and Canada. If we play a minimum 2 matches per year in Toronto, and we can set it across all national teams, senior men, senior women, U17, U20. If we say, okay, we're going to play at least 2 matches in Toronto every year, regardless of which national team it is, men, women, whatever. At least 2 matches in Toronto every year, at least 2 matches in New York every year, at least 2 matches in Florida. I think that's a good start. And I do genuinely believe, even if it's Jamaica under 17 on the field in Toronto, I'm confident we'll have a similar sort of support like we saw on Tuesday. So for me, personally, that's how I feel. He trained with the squad, and you all know the reality of the situation. Getting a passport is something that is a priority. And of course, you know that the international clearance is something that is needed because he represented England at the youth level. So once you represent another country at youth level, you need to get international clearance, which means because he represented England, so he has to get clearance from England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So once those 4 countries clear him and basically clear him, then he can be able to represent Jamaica. It was the same as well for other players who have represented England at youth level as well. Same for Joe Latibader, same procedure for other players as well that have gone on to represent Jamaica. All right? Even Tavon Gray had to get clearance as well, because he represented the US at youth level. The Reggae Boys trending, you're right. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right? Right away. Let's get to 20K, 20,000 subscribers. Please, guys, come on. I'm with you guys. Let's go. All right? More content to come your way. Okay? Alrighty.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboy's Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.